Hi friends, welcome back to our channel. My name is Lisa and this is Our Life on a Dime, and today I am heading into the Goodwill. I'm going to do some food shopping in a little bit, and Goodwill is right next to the Aldi, so we're going to stop in here and see if we can find any good deals, so stay tuned. Alrighty friends, so I just went to the Goodwill and I did find a few things there that I'll show you when I do my grocery haul. So right now we're just heading into Aldi's, see if we can get anything. It's Sunday and usually this time of day things are pretty much sold out by now, so we're going to stay positive and hope for the best. Stay tuned. Alrighty friends, so I just got back from grocery shopping and loaded the perishables up on the table. We got some good holiday items in here and some new items that we've never tried before, and I'm excited to show you guys. Or I should say, I did the grocery shop and hubby was home working on the yard. It seems like everything is falling apart right now. We had our issue with the air conditioner, dealing with that. Then hubby was he's been working on fixing our car for the past 3 weeks, guys. The poor man, he has not caught a break. And he finally caught a break this weekend with a bolt. I guess a bolt broke and he couldn't get it out. So we had to buy a welder in order to weld another part on the bolt just to get the bolt out, and it's just been a big headache. We have just been going through some stuff lately, and that's why I haven't been putting up any videos. And I'm just happy to say that my husband persevered. He did not give up and was out there all day yesterday and finally got the broken bolt out of the car part, and now he just has to replace the parts. But he ended up having to fix our lawnmower because our lawnmower broke. So he's out there mowing the lawn right now. So it's just been one thing after another, guys. So I don't know. How are you guys doing? How's everybody doing? And that's why, ladies, if there's any young ladies out there, make sure you guys, if you're not married yet, marry somebody who's mechanically inclined. Because let me tell you, between my central air breaking down, my lawnmower breaking down, the car breaking down. My husband literally saved us thousands of dollars by doing the repairs himself. So it's just so important to have a little bit of knowledge in those kind of areas. So alright guys, so let's get started. First thing I'm going to show you guys is this big huge bag of frozen blueberries. I bought one of these 3 weeks ago, the last time I went grocery shopping, and it is so good. I put it in everything, in my cottage cheese, in my oatmeal, pancakes, whatever. It's really good, and it's what is it, 3 pounds. 3 pounds of blueberries, and it was a really reasonable deal. I got a pie crust because I like making homemade pot pies. Got some steamable broccoli florets. I got 2 bags of those. I got a bag of the potato puffs. Got a bag of steamable Brussels sprouts. I get those for my husband because it's good for him to have brassica type vegetables. The broccoli, the Brussels sprouts and stuff like that are really good for us. So got a bag of, or a thing of beef and cheese burritos. We love those when we just don't feel like cooking and you just want to throw those in the oven. They're wonderful. You make that with some rice and voila, dinner is served. Only had to get 2 bags of the mixed vegetables because my son has been helping me with grocery shopping lately, and he picked up a bunch of these, so I only had to pick up 2 bags this week. And this is a new item for me. I got some chicken fajitas. I'm going to have that for dinner tonight because I'm exhausted and I don't feel like cooking, so I'm just going to make some bell peppers and onions, chicken fajitas with either rice, or I have flour tortillas in the refrigerator. And then The next item I got is this boneless pork shoulder. We love these. I stick this in the crock pot and cooks, you know, for 4 to 6 hours, whatever, and make that on, I shred it up and I put it on flour tortillas with peppers, onions, whatever, and it's so good, guys, and such a good price. I got it for $3.75. They do have ones that are bigger and more expensive, but I just kind of pick through and find the least expensive one because we don't need a lot of it. We're just putting them on, you know, making little wraps with them or whatever. So I don't need a big, huge one. And I try and pick one in the $3 to $4 range. So it's a nice inexpensive dinner for us. Then I got the Never Any spinach and feta chicken sausage. These are great. I slice these up and I'll put those in macaroni and cheese or in pasta. And they're a great little quick meal and they're pretty good for you. This is a new item here. It is the ready to roast carrot and sweet potatoes. They did not have any sweet potato fries. I could not find any, but I was happy that I found these. I thought I got 3 bags of these. I'll have to look and see if it's in my other bag. But yeah, so these are going to be good. This is a new item. Have you guys tried these before? If you have, and if you liked them or didn't like them, leave a comment down below. I'd love to hear what your opinion on these are. Then my husband is absolutely loving this, the feta with the tomato and basil cheese. He puts this in a little Ziploc bag and he crumples it up, and literally we put it on everything. And it's so good. Let's see. Then I got 2 things of the extra firm organic tofu. I am loving this. I replace it in for eggs or whatever, or I just put them in stir fries. There's so many good things you can put the tofu in. You can put them in the air fryer. So many great things. Then I got 3 bags of the root vegetable blend. Potatoes, sweet potatoes, carrots, onions. This is going to be good. The only thing it's missing that I wish it had were beets. I love beets. And I don't know about you guys, but Aldi doesn't carry them. And that's the only thing I wish that Aldi would change, is to add more to their vegetable department, because their canned section, canned vegetables, I mean, they're okay, but half the time they're blown out and they don't have what I'm looking for. But I would love to get like a case of pickled beets. They're really good for you, and they're good for our dogs. So, but anyways, yeah, so I got 3 bags of the root vegetable blend, and let me show you in case anybody's interested. I have to look these up. I didn't even see a price for these, but I figured I was going to get them no matter what, because it's such a good thing for you to eat. But I'm wondering how much they were. I don't even know what I paid for them. And then we got our famous ground turkeys. I got 10 of those. 7 are going to go for the dogs, probably 6 or 7. And then the rest of them will go for us for like tacos or chili or whatever. And the same with the ground beef. I got some of the organic grass-fed beef. I got 2 of those. I'm going to be making some lasagna, and there was something else I wanted to make. That. Got some Colby Jack. I was looking for the Italian. Isn't that funny? Last time I went shopping, I wanted the shredded mozzarella, and I had to get the Italian, shredded Italian. And we really enjoyed that, so I was going to get that again. And they didn't have neither mozzarella or the shredded Italian. So got some Colby Jack, so gonna eat that. And then, what else do we have? I got an English cucumber. These we love having with some ranch dressing with our meals at night. These here I have, again, I think I jinxed myself talking about the organic eggs, because since I've made that video with the organic eggs and then which is better, the pasture raised eggs or the organic ones, and you guys all told me get the pasture raised ones, and I was like, okay, that's what I'm gonna do. I have yet to get them because every time I go in, the egg section is completely empty. The only eggs they had were these eggs here and a couple of containers of the other eggs, but they were all broken. So anyways, I got 2 of these because I've been making the dog biscuits, guys, and I have a recipe I want to show you guys. My dogs have been thoroughly enjoying their homemade dog biscuits, and but the only thing is they take eggs, so I need to make sure that I had enough eggs in the house, because I think the last time I made them I used 4 eggs, so eggs will go pretty quickly at that rate. And I want to make a big batch the next time, because I have 2 German Shepherds and they really love them. They love them more than any other dog biscuit I brought home in a long time. So got 2 containers of the low-fat cottage cheese. Been trying to lose weight, and we have this with some fresh fruit, and some honey. Got hubby some of the Milo's tea, sweet tea. I got 4 avocados. They were, I think, only like 59 cents, which was a great deal. Got some gala apples. And got a bag of yellow potatoes. Got a thing of the romaine. Pick it up so I can see it better. Romaine lettuce. Gonna mix that with some spinach. Got some red onions. I've been going through a lot of onions. These here I'm going to use for the dogs. Last time I made them dog biscuits, I took some sweet potatoes and I didn't peel them or anything. I just washed them and sliced them up and put them in the oven with the dog biscuits. And I use those as a treat for the pups as well. So I got some sweet potatoes. I got 2 regular cucumbers. That is also for the pups. And got only 1 bag of mandarins this time, because the last couple of times I've been getting them, they don't last as long. They are going bad really quick. So hopefully I picked a good batch and be able to enjoy those for when I'm starving to death. Got a thing of the organic strawberries. These are going to be for the cottage cheese and whatever else. Same with the blackberries. Going to be putting those with our cottage cheese. Got some of the avocado spread or whatever. We use those. I put those on our wraps, on crackers, you know, for dipping, whatever. Then I got some super sweet grape tomatoes. I was going to get the Romas, but I don't know. For some reason, I just decided not to. I figured I'll just get these, put those in our salads and whatever else. And I got this here. I usually buy the big container of the hummus, but I just got this because it's simpler. You know, hubby can just grab one and throw it in a bag for lunch or whatever, and it's a nice healthy lunch for him. I didn't get any cold cuts this time. You know, like I said, my son's been trying to help me out, so he's been picking up a lot of stuff. So he got all the, you know, the cold cuts and stuff for them for lunch. So I really appreciate all his help. And then here, real quick, let me just show you. This is my old recipe that I printed out a long time ago for the dog biscuits, and my dogs absolutely love them. I'm like doubling. I doubled the recipe last time, but this time, the next time I do it, I'm going to make a huge batch of it. And what I'm doing is, instead of putting water in the recipe, I'm putting bone broth, and it's just adding more nutrients for the pups. So let me show you the directions in case anybody's interested. All right, guys, let me put the cold groceries away, and I'll be right back. Alrighty, friends, so I just went ahead and got all of our perishables put away and put all the dry goods on the table. So let's see what we got. First thing up is I got a box of oven-ready lasagna noodles. So those are, I'm going to try and stick these in the crock pot. Have you guys ever made lasagna in the crock pot before? I'm going to give it a try. Figured how hard can it be, right? I've done stuffed peppers and different things like that with cabbage, lasagna, and made it like stuffed peppers in the crock pot before, but I've never done actual lasagna, so... But we're using that air fryer and the crock pot like crazy lately because it's just been so hot. Then I got some dish tabs. Hopefully these will be good. I always use Cascade in the dishwasher, and it seems to be the only dish tabs that work. I ran out and I was looking underneath my sink to see if I can find if I had any other ones that were not used yet, and I found ones from Walmart, like the off-name brand. And let me tell you, I literally had to hand wash most of the entire load of dishes because they were still dirty. So I'm praying that these are going to work. I know I bought these before, but I can't remember how good they were. So I hope those are going to be good. Got two boxes of the famous, my famous macaroni and cheese that I love so much, my guilty pleasure. Got some beef bone broth. The last time I went, I got the chicken bone broth, and that's what I made. I make their rice with it and their dog biscuits, and this time I'm going to do the beef. I'm going to use the beef. It's probably better for them because I don't buy a lot of ground beef for them to eat. So I do the ground turkey. So I think that'll be a good added thing to their diet. This was left behind. I didn't see this when I was putting the perishables up. These are Baby Bella whole mushrooms. I love these. They're so good. Been eating those a lot, especially in with the tofu. And also with, I make like a beef gravy, and I'll put onions and mushrooms in it. So mushrooms are very good for you guys, so in case you didn't know. Then I got 2 of these packages of the 90-second long grain and wild rice. These are for when I'm feeling lazy and I just don't feel like cooking. You know, got 2 of those. And I also got 2 bags, even though I got potatoes. These are for if I just am in a rush and I just want to make something real quick. Some instant mashed potatoes. I was looking for the chocolate coconut bars, the Advantage ones, but they were all out, so ended up getting these. These are pretty good. They're very dense though, but they're really good if you just want to have something really quick that's going to fill you up pretty good. These are a really good snack, and their only ingredients are the dried well, here you guys can see it. Very limited ingredients, and here's the nutrients on it, so not too bad. Then I got this. I'm gonna add that, I think, to probably the Alfredo sauce when I make a pasta, when we have pasta one night. And I only get 2 cans of the chili because I bulk it up with other ingredients. So this is something that's not going to heat up the house. I just heat those up in the microwave, and they're pretty good. This is a holiday treat that we love. These are really good. I've got these before. If you guys haven't tried them, you got to check them out because they are delicious. I got the pumpkin spice and the apple cinnamon, the covered pretzels, and they are so delicious, guys. Probably not the healthiest for you, but it's a holiday time, so we pick up things like this because, you know, they're only out for a limited time. Same with the pumpkin bread mix. Got that for a quick pumpkin bread or pumpkin muffins. I got some large olives. I love black olives. This is a new item, Hawaiian stuffing mix with sage and onions. We love the Hawaiian rolls, so I'm sure this is going to be really good. And yeah, was out of garlic, and I really wish they had a bigger jar than this because I use a lot of garlic in this house, so this is not going to last very long. But anyway, it's got a jar of garlic. This is a new item. It's pumpkin maple spread. I am going to still do my luxury picnic. It's just that between the weather and all the repairs that hubby's had to do every weekend, we haven't been able to go do that, but I haven't forgotten about it. But I am, if I do see something, you know, while I'm out shopping, I am picking it up, and I thought this would be a good thing to use for our luxury picnic. I saw a pumpkin maple spread, so I was like, okay. And you just get that like bruschetta bread or the little I don't know what they're called, the baguette bread or whatever, and then you just or crackers, and you use these spreads. And then I also got fig spread. This is new, you know, a seasonal item for Aldi, so this is also going to go with our luxury picnic. I don't know which one I couldn't decide which one I wanted, so I got both. Because this one looked really good, but then I'm like, I know that we love figs, so I know that we're going to like that one, but that one just looked good as well. So I got 3 items that I'm going to put aside to use for our luxury picnic. Oh, actually I got 4 items. And then I got these 0 sugar snack bites, the turkey sausage. I don't know why I bought these, because I see the sticks, the turkey sticks all the time, and I always talk myself out of it because the nitrates that are in it. But it just got me this time, so I'm gonna put that aside for our luxury picnic. Got some black pepper because I have black peppercorn that I have to put through the grinder, and I'm just noticing what a hassle that is when you're trying to cook and put a lot of spice and pepper, salt and pepper and whatever in your meal. It takes me forever to grind up that pepper with my bad wrist, so I ended up getting some regular black pepper for when I want to use a lot. Got some everything sourdough bread. We love this bread. I could literally just put butter on this and call it a day. It's really good bread. If you guys like everything bagels, you'll love this. All right, guys, then I had to break down and get coffee again because, you know, we drink a lot of coffee here. And I noticed that I did buy bagged coffee the last time. I got the pumpkin coffee the last time. That is not working out. Hubby is in a rush in the morning, and he does not have time to be sitting there filling up, you know, reusable K-cups or whatever, because he fills a big, huge cup in the morning. So I'm going back to this just to make life simpler. But it is an expense. It's like for 2 boxes. I mean, I think they're like $11 and change per box. So, but he's worth it. So that's what we're doing. He works hard, so I'm not going to complain about it. Alrighty, guys. And then I got some of the teriyaki stir-fry sauce. We're really enjoying that, putting that on some of the food that we're making. And then I saw this here for the first time. This is orange stir-fry sauce. I thought this would probably be really good with chicken. I still have a lot of chicken in the freezer. Alright, next up I got the red pepper hummus protein wraps. That's for whatever. And then I got this here. This is a new item. Oh, I said Advantage, I think. It's Advanced Bars. This is the brand that makes the coconut and the chocolate covered. It's almost like a Mounds bar, but they didn't have any. So I got this here, the double caramel double chocolate crunch. Give that a try. We've never had that before. This is a new item for us. This is the non-GMO dark chocolate covered freeze-dried bananas. So that's going to be pretty good. Then we got regular bananas. And got some more freeze-dried fruit. Got some freeze-dried strawberries. I really enjoyed these. I didn't think I was going to like it as much as I did. I thought, oh, they're going to be these tiny little bags and whatever. No, they're really a good portion in these bags. So it's a really good thing, you know, to have on the go. Got these protein shakes. These are for me because I'm trying to lose weight. I don't have them very often. It's just kind of when I'm in a pinch and I, need to get some protein in me to fill me up or whatever, and I just don't feel like cooking or whatever. I don't have anything easily accessible to me. I'll grab one of these. Then I got another box. I got these last time I went shopping, the pumpkin spice Cheerios. These are really good, guys. These are a limited time, so I made sure to get those this time. And I got some pork rinds, and these are the smoke flavor. So I get these for the protein in it. So let me see, where is it? 8 grams of protein. So just got these they're good for if you're trying to lose weight. These are a seasonal item, the maple flavored roasted cashews. Give these a try. We love cashews. I can't really eat a lot of nuts because they're hard for me to digest with my stomach. But I figure hubby will really probably enjoy these, and they weren't that bad of a price either. I think they were like $4 and change for a big bag of cashews, which I felt was pretty fair. These are hubby's favorites. Some peanut butter cups. He loves those. And then he loves the pub style pretzels. So, all right, guys, let me grab my receipt and I'll be right back. Alrighty, guys, let me see if I can zoom you in a little bit. Here's our receipt. Yeah, here's those roasted vegetables I was telling you about that I grabbed. The sweet potatoes with the onions and the other stuff in there. That's not a bad price. $2.99 is pretty fair. I feel like I didn't get as much as I normally get as far as like proteins and stuff like that, but I think I'm pretty sure if I was to count them, I have at least 2 weeks. So not that bad. I didn't do that bad. I just wish I had gotten more proteins. Because the last time I did a food haul, that lasted 3 weeks, guys. And that was with feeding our dogs. So that's pretty good. And where did it go? Here's that the fig spread. $2.99. That's a pretty good deal. And figs are so good for you guys, so. So my total came to $273.44. So way more than I wanted to spend. But, prices are going up. Everything's going up here. I looked at my cart and I'm like, oh my gosh, I literally didn't even have a half a cart full of food. And, let me unzoom you. And it costs so much money. But I'm sure everybody's struggling right now, but I'm just doing everything I can to avoid having to go back to the food bank. And, yeah, so we're hanging in there, guys. Let me grab my Goodwill. I only got a couple things at Goodwill, so just hang on real quick. Alrighty, so I went ahead and pulled my Goodwill order. I just ran in there. I definitely do not need any more inventory, but for me, it's good for my mental health to get out of the house and just do some walking around. And so I do that. I go in Goodwill and see if I can score any items in there to resell online on eBay, Etsy, Poshmark, Facebook Marketplace, Amazon. And that's how I make a living. So I was able to find a few of these elf. They are very detailed elves, and I immediately grabbed them because I felt like these, I didn't even have to look up. I think I can get at least $30 for these elves. And I don't know who makes them, but they're very well made and very detailed. And I know when I buy stuff like this, it sells pretty quickly. So I figure at least $30 for one of these, and I paid $3.99 for it. So I think, I did look up on Google Lens, and some of these look like Catherine collection dolls, but I want to do some research on them, see if I can find the exact ones and what they sell for. And if I do find them online, I will go ahead and insert them here in the video. But I felt like for $3.99 you can definitely get your money back on these, and 10 extra money at that point. Here is another elf. Very well made and detailed. They are ugly though. Kind of scary, but I mean, I guess if you're into collecting elves or whatever. I think I saw somewhere that they're called woodland elves. So he's carrying a tambourine. At first I thought it was broken. I'm like, what is he carrying that's broken? But then I realized it was the other side of the tambourine. So, and I'll show you the back of it. And this one also was $3.99. And like I said, I can definitely 10x my money, if not more. And last but not least, this was the very first one I saw. Let me unzoom in a little bit. This is the very first one I saw, and I just saw the face and the detail in the face, and I was like, yep, and I grabbed it immediately. And then I found these other two later, well, on a different shelf in a different area, so that was very lucky that I was able to find more of them. But if these are that Catherine's collection, these sell anywhere from $50 to, I've seen them as high as $300, but I'm not sure. So I'm going to do some research, see if I have any luck. And, you know, like I said, this one was only $4.99. And I think that if you're an elf collector, this would be something that somebody would want to pick up and put in their collection. And here's my receipt. And it's great to just get out and get walking and, you know, to just do some browsing through Goodwill. Even though, like I said, I didn't need anything, it's good for my mental health just to get out, and because I work at home. So yeah, it's just good to get out and walk around. So I was able to get these 3 elves. 2 of them were $3.99, and then the bigger one was $4.99, and it came to $13.81. And I had some loyalty points, so for all 3 elves I got them for $10.59, which is a steal. And I'm going to go ahead and do some research on these. I just didn't have the battery on my phone to sit there looking through to find comps on these that are selling online. I just knew that they were a good buy, so I snagged them. So yeah, so that's my haul for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If this is something that interests you, please go ahead and subscribe to our channel. Hit the like button. It helps the algorithm push my videos out. And I know they have a hype button that is new to YouTube, and that as well, if you go down to where you're going to like a video, it's to the right of the thumbs up button, and you can hype my video, and that helps to push out our video, and it's a small way to help us out to you know, because I am monetized now, so this helps me out financially whenever you guys watch my ads that YouTube puts on our videos. I allow YouTube to place them wherever they feel it's appropriate, and it just helps me out. I am making a little bit of money off of YouTube for that, so I really appreciate you guys doing that. I know it's a pain in the neck when you have to watch ads and stuff like that, but the hype button is another way you can do it, and that'll also help us out a great deal. And I just want to let you guys know how much I appreciate you guys, and especially right now financially, you know, hubby and I are, you know, putting out money left and right, it seems like, for repairs and different things. So it's greatly appreciated, all the help. that you guys have done for us. So thank you so much. And leave a comment down below, just let us know how you're doing, where you're from. That's also another way to interact with our community. We have a great community here on YouTube of like-minded people, and yeah, we'd love to hear from you. So thanks for watching, and as always, friends, stay blessed.